Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Treasure Trove Tarot, also known here on YouTube as Mystic Moon. Welcome to my second channel and welcome to your December forecast. So we're just going to be getting a bunch of different energies coming in. We've got some affirmations, chakra, self-care, archetypes, spirit animals, love, crystals, different things like that we're going to be tapping into. So it's kind of like a general reading where anything can come through. So just take what resonates for you, get rid of anything that doesn't. All the decks will be listed down below. So let's go ahead and get started, you guys. Let's take a look and see what is the highlighted chakra for the month of December for us. Okay, let's take a look at that energy here. This is called the Chakra Mindset Balance Oracle cards. Let's take a look here. What is the highlighted chakra for the month of December for the viewers that are tapping in today? Let's look at this. Ooh, we have the solar plexus. Love this. This is all about confidence, you guys. This is having the will. Like where there's a will, there's a way. So you're finding some sort of power within yourself to make something happen. So let's take a look and see what that is. This is called the Light Seers Tarot. And it looks like it got a little bit of a crease here, so it's making the card look a little lopsided. But hey, it is what it is. I don't have the power to change that. All right, let's keep going. All right, let's look at this here. Oh my gosh, we have the Page of Wands. Oh, I want to cry right now. And the reason why is because, I have some things that I want to do. I have some things that I want to make happen. And literally, even just before even getting on and doing this reading, I was just praying for what it is that I want to happen. And obviously, I know that I have to co-create with spirit in order to make things happen. But just having the will and the mindset and the confidence to take my ideas and to do the things that I want to do. So I just love that this is coming through. I feel like my energy is being used today just to kind of help you guys just to see where there's a will, there's a way. And I understand that there's circumstances and things that, are very challenging. Sometimes we have a lack of funds, money, even health situations and things like that, or circumstances make us feel like, oh my gosh, like I can't change the situation. And I think that there is a time for like a downtime. I think there is a time for suffering and a time for like lessons and things like that. But I do feel like as human beings that we do have the power and the will, like that free will, to go into a different direction or to shift things up or to really push through to the other side. We can do whatever it is that we truly, truly believe that we can do. So the Page of Wands is just a reminder, if you guys want to take your ideas to the next level or you want to do something creatively, maybe in the new year, you can make it happen this next year or now. You can do anything that you truly, truly set your mind to. So it is about sitting in that energy, and it is about realizing that you do have a purpose here, and your purpose isn't to just suffer. And sometimes we can be convinced of that. We can be convinced that we're cursed. We'll never be happy. We're not meant for great things. And we all come into this life, I feel, with an opportunity to really do anything that we choose to do. We hear these stories all the time of people that have been born with, major complications or disabilities, and they are still making things happen. So, I'm not trying to take anybody's suffering or downplay anything that anyone's going through, but I'm just here to say that when our mindset or when we're aligned with that power within and that confidence, we can push through and make anything happen. So thank you, Spirit. I love that this message just came through, especially for me. It gives me that light and hope at the end of the tunnel that I've really been looking for a while now. So, and I love that this is all surrounded in the same energy. See that? It's all yellow. The Page of Wands is usually red. Fiery energy. It's all yellow. And I just feel like your ideas, you guys are taking things, you guys are using your brains, as in your brain power, to make something happen. Your creative ideas, you're going to find a way to make something happen in the month of December or moving forward into next year. So this is fantastic. Your minds and your ideas are at an all-time high, and you're meant to tap into this power and utilize it to your advantage. So strike while the iron is hot. That is what I'm seeing. It's fantastic. So let's go ahead and go into crystals, okay? So what crystal is speaking to us this month, and why is it coming up? These are the crystal intention cards. Oh my gosh, another yellow. Okay, so we have pre-night, and I might not be saying that correctly. This is actually a crystal that I've never heard of. It does look like it's kind of like a yellowish green. It says, I accept the impermanence of all things. I know that change brings renewal and goodness. So it says, integrate and accept change, align with the cycles of life, improve mental alertness, and focus on the present moment. Yes. So it's not about like when we focus on the past and we focus on everything that's happened to us, there's wisdom in that, yes, but we definitely don't want to dwell or spend too much time suffering there, because we can't really do anything with that. Make your pain matter. Make everything that you've gone through, make it all worth it. Nothing is worse than suffering and being in pain and just that's your story. That's the end of the line. It's just, that's going to be your story from here on out. No, forget that. Let's do something with this experience. Let's take these wrongs and try to make them right. Let's take these sour lemons and make frickin' sweet lemonade. Let's do something with what life has handed us. So this says here, integrate and accept change. Learn to integrate where you're at now with where you want to go. Instead of allowing your past to hold you back, really integrate instead in this present moment and really try to improve your mental state, because that's why it says improve mental alertness. Realize that where you're at mentally has a big part in what you're feeling and what's showing up for you constantly. So if you're a very depressed, pessimistic person, you're more than likely not going to be able to see opportunities for happiness, because you're kind of looking always for the other shoe to drop. So that's just an example, okay? But when you are generally kind of like in a sunny disposition type of mode, or you're looking at the silver lining in situations, you're looking at the glass half full rather than half empty, more than likely you're going to notice more opportunities to create more abundance and happiness, okay? So it's a mindset. It doesn't mean just because you sit there and you think positive thoughts that you'll never experience anything negative. That's not reality, okay? Life is full of things, and how we navigate them though, and how we respond to them is really what makes the difference. So what I'm getting here is that if you're tired of constantly looking at the glass half empty, or being pessimistic, or just thinking that everything is crap and that nothing is ever going to nothing's ever going to change and nothing's ever going to improve, you're probably going to stay in that frequency, you know? So we are being asked to really, really shift that mindset if we can, so that way we can start inviting new things into our lives. So let's go ahead and get a tarot card with that one. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. I love this. Excuse me. This is Virgo's energy. So Virgo's energy is very, very logical, very practical. It's an earth sign energy, very dedicated to their ideas and their craft. So something is going to take time. Something is going to be worth the investment though, you guys. So let's just say before in the past, like you did something and it was like real quick, instant gratification or whatever, and you burned out. This is something different. So a new path is opening up when it comes to what we want to do, either for a living, what we want to do with our lives, what we want to do on the side, what we want to do for our purpose and our mission. Something is unfolding in a different way. This is a more grounded, stable energy. So let's just say before you didn't have all the tools, and so you were kind of like walking into life half-cocked, like you just had all this stuff and had all these ideas, but you didn't really have any stability. You didn't really have any concrete, you didn't have anything concrete to work with. So it's no wonder that maybe things dissipated or fell apart. This new opportunity coming forward for you is going to be one where you're going to work harder. You're going to be more dedicated. Maybe you're going to be more in a line with yourself. Maybe you had to go through a bunch of stuff and fall apart, but because it really helped you to align with where you needed to heal. That was just the cycle that you had to go through. But now you're popping out of that cycle and you're going more into more of a stable cycle, okay? And so there's just a new opportunity opening up for us on our path. And I feel like this is just like a new year energy. I will be doing a New Year, New You energy reading for sure. But this to me is like, yes, it's December, but it's also like the new year to come is going to be a new you. It's going to be a different path. It's going to be something more where you can dedicate your time and energy towards something and feel really good about it. You're going to feel a lot more stable than maybe you did before. So that's really, really positive. So this crystal is called the pre-night. I believe that H is probably silent. So that might be a crystal to look into if you guys want to pick one up or work with it. That could really help to align you with maybe your purpose and mission, or getting more serious and dedicated if you want to go back to school, or if you want to learn a particular craft or something like that. Okay. I love it. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look and see, what are we surrendering or surrendering to in the month of December? This is called the Power of Surrender cards. I love that. Surrender comparisons with other people. This is one of the main things that will take you and disempower you and spit you out, is when you compare yourself to other people. And in this day and age of social media, it's getting harder and harder not to do it. So don't blame yourself if you get caught up in that sometimes. I get caught up in it sometimes too, even though I know better. You start looking at people on social media and you're just like, wow, like they're doing so well. Wow, like they're coming out with another deck. Wow, they have all these products. And that's wonderful and you're happy for them, but then you kind of are like, wow, why don't I have the time and energy to do that? Why am I not getting these ideas? Why am I not feeling inspired right now? So to each their own though. You know what I mean? So maybe that's an indication that maybe we need to pull our energy back somewhere. Maybe we need to make more time for ourselves. Maybe we need to rest, relax, recharge. What is it that we're doing that's causing us to feel like we can't do those things? So I kind of sometimes see other people as inspiration instead of beating yourself up. Maybe see them as an inspiration as to what you would like to achieve and use it as a positive comparison rather than a negative one. But it does say, keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. Remember, that willpower, solar plexus chakra energy, that is there for a reason, because your confidence is going to dissipate the more that you compare yourself to other people. Okay? They're not you, you're not them, and everyone's their own individual for a reason. Let's stay in that power. Let's stay in that focus. That will help us move forward in a positive way. Four of Wands, yes, just celebrate with who you are. Celebrate your achievements. Celebrate what you have. Celebrate your own uniqueness and individuality. Celebrate the people that you have in your life. You know, Four of Wands is your foundation and what you've built up so far. Really focus more on that. Okay, instead of focusing on the lack or what everybody else has and you don't. This will really help to stabilize you. Any kind of fours are usually a stable energy. So this will help to stabilize your mood, stabilize your life, stabilize yourself. And this will help you to actually be inspired to continue to grow and be more successful. So we are surrendering our need to compare ourselves with other people in the month of December, and it's actually working out for us in a beautiful way because we're in the celebratory mode instead of this, oh, I hate my life mode. Totally different energies. We're making the shift this month. I freaking love it. All right. Let's get our affirmation. Okay, this is a really cute deck here. I think it's called Badass Affirmations deck, I think. I'll put everything down below. Let's take a look and see. What is our affirmation for the month of December? Okay, I am a child of nature. My body charges and heals in the mountains, lakes, forests, oceans, and grasslands under the sun and the moon. You aren't electronic. You cannot plug into a wall and re-energize. Your battery depends on the great outdoors. Don't make the mistake of letting technology rule your life. Nature is your everlasting cure. Somewhere, some poor phoneless fool is probably sitting by a waterfall, completely unaware of how pissed off he should be at the world. I love this. So you guys, this just, I feel, kind of confirms the whole social media thing. This day and age, technology, it doesn't mean that it's like the devil, it's evil, but it can become problematic in our lives. It can become a source of, instead of entertainment, it can become a source of doom and gloom. It can become a source of depression. A lot of things that you even are seeing on social media, a lot of it is filtered through a particular lens. A lot of people are suffering, but I don't think, actually that's not true. I do actually see more people, especially on TikTok, that are just being more true and authentic, just putting the real suffering. They're going through cancer and just different things like that. And of course, you'll have people attack those people too, which is just totally ridiculous. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Sometimes human beings can really, really astound me. But the thing is, most of it though is through a filter. And it's through a filter that's not realistic, because most people are going to probably want to post things where their best pictures. This is one of the reasons why I don't post a lot of things or do a lot of like on-camera film, because a lot of the times I don't even get ready for the day. I just take a shower and I'm like, no makeup. I don't want to have to worry about the way that I look, so I don't get in front of the camera. But this, to me, we're kind of getting off topic. What I'm getting here is that, like I said, in this day and age, we have a tendency to just, that's what we look at. Instead of looking out the window, we're looking at our phones. Instead of connecting with other people naturally in natural conversations, we're looking at our phones. Have you ever gone out and you see people at dinner and they're all looking at their phones? It's a common theme, and I know that I've done it and you've probably done it. So, we're only human, but we always lose touch with natural connections. We also lose touch with the beauty of nature. I feel so recharged on the weekends instead of staying inside and just watching movies all day, which can sometimes be a nice thing. But when Mr. Moon and I, we go out jeeping, we get in the Jeep and we go out and we just kind of explore the desert, I just feel, I can't explain it. I just feel so different. I get a head change. I get a change of heart. I feel differently. I feel more positive. I feel more revived. I feel more alive. I don't feel so pissed off and depressed. So whatever it is that is causing you stress and anxiety, I do feel in December, you guys, we're going to spend more time with the people that we love. We're going to spend more time connecting with the outdoors, with ourselves, instead of connecting in a technological way. We're going to be watching TV less, listening to the news less, watching social media crap less. We're going to be unplugging and plugging back into who we truly are. And that is really going to be healing for the month of December. Ooh, yeah, 7 of Cups. We're going to get back into our creative dreams. We're going to get back into our ideas on what we want to do. Any of us that are feeling kind of confused and blocked and lost, this is going to dissipate as we spend more time in nature. So this is something that I absolutely have to do every single morning, is wake up and go outside and sit outside in nature. This really, really helps me to just disengage from and unplug from all the frequencies of technology and other people and that huge collective of thoughts and vibration, which can sometimes be, chaotic. This helps me. And without that, I just feel like I'm just plugged into something that's draining my energy. And also when you sit with yourself and you clear your mind, and you're just like in that Zen mode, it's amazing how your higher self starts speaking to you, how you're connecting with creation, how you're connecting with a higher power. And that energy, it's like a gateway to just what you're meant to do, your dreams, how to accomplish this, how to get in touch with that. When we're in a way, kind of sleeping like a robot and just kind of going with the motions, we're not really in touch with ourselves. So we are being asked to get in touch with ourselves, you guys, in the month of December. And I feel like you guys will be spending a lot more time outdoors or just with people in general, instead of just with your phone or being on social media or just other technology type of things. So that's a great affirmation to have. Let's take a look and see what's going on with love. This is the Romance Angels deck. See what's going on with intimacy and love. We have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Ooh, the Hierophant. Beautiful. Okay. So the Hierophant is a card of Taurus, by the way, but it is about our values. It's about our tradition. It's about commitment. It's about our belief systems, etc. So you are being asked to have faith in a situation when it comes to love. and it's like it's your situation, it's your connection, it's your belief system. So whatever you really believe, is like true for you. And sometimes if other people aren't on the same page, you believing something isn't going to change them or change circumstances, but it's just an indication that you're aligned with whatever it is that you truly, truly believe. So what I'm getting here is make sure that you align yourself with things that are of value and that are in alignment with your own integrity. So and I'm just going to use this as an example. Let's just say you really like someone, but they're not available, or they are a commitment phobe, or they're a chronic cheater, liar, have betrayed you many times. Having faith that you and this person will just magically come together and that they'll magically change, you could get stuck in that loop. So if someone's behaviors and what they want, let's just say you want children and somebody absolutely does not want children or marriage, and that's what you want, that is not in alignment with you. So you can continue to stay plugged into that belief system. Yes, you can, but that's not necessarily going to change that person or change that person's mind. So align with things that make sense to you. Align with things that are a match for you. Align with people in situations that are on the same page as you. Okay? And when you do that, you can trust, when you are honoring yourself, that things are going to move forward in a positive way, that you will connect with the right person, that you will connect with what you're looking for. Okay. Now, some of you guys are hoping maybe that the person that you're involved with will propose to you. And I'm getting here that some of you guys could get that surprise of a proposal this December. I'm getting that for some of you guys. Some of you have been wanting it. Some of you have been wanting to take things to the next level. This is someone that's on the same page with you, somebody that is, into you, it. They're taking things to the next level this month. Somebody's asking, there's a proposal I'm getting for some of you guys. It's not going to be for everybody. Let me go ahead and get one more card here. I just feel like there's a lot of love situations, so I want to make sure that everybody gets something. Ooh, yeah, new love. So some of you guys are actually meeting a new person. So I'm really glad that I did that, because this is an existing situation and this one is a new one. So some of you guys you're not connected to somebody, or you're not interested with the person that you're kind of dealing with. You're leveling up and you're actually opening up yourself to a new person, either in December, or new energy, new love is coming into your life next year. And we have the Two of Wands. Yes, I love this. So it's like you're kind of like looking out in the window and you're formulating what you're looking for. You're kind of maybe writing down or visualizing what it is that you'd like to draw in. Well, guess what? Some of you guys are drawing it in December, or by next, in the new year, you're drawing a new love situation into your life. So it is on the horizon, and it is something that you are attracting in next. So what you're looking for is coming to you in the form of a person in the near future. That's really cool. I love that. All right, so let's go ahead and see. Let's get a self-care card. How are we going to be taking care of ourselves in the month of December? This is called the self-care cards. Flow like water. Okay, so some of you guys are going to be spending time near a body of water, or it could even be that you are using water as a very healing energy. Maybe you're going to be taking some baths. Maybe you're going to be spending time swimming. This will be very therapeutic for you. It could even just be that you even go into a body of water, such as an ocean. It's not cold all over the world. So obviously, if you're somewhere else, where it's not winter, you could be spending time, it's summer somewhere else, and you're in the water, and you are really taking care of yourself. You're really feeling good, and you're just flowing through. So how we're going to take care of ourselves is we're going to go with the flow. Instead of going against the grain, or instead of fighting things that aren't happening, banging on doors, trying to force things to open, we're not doing that. We are pulling back and we're going with the flow instead. So wherever life is taking us, we're just going to go with that flow. And that's going to be very therapeutic, and it's going to be very self-caring this month for us. I love that. Yep, King of Swords. The King of Swords is kind of hard. The King of Swords is very headstrong, Aquarius energy. The water bearer, interesting. But we are going to just be utilizing our logic and our wisdom. That owl there, the bat to me is our intuition, it's our senses, and then that crow to me is bad news, things that have happened that have been dark. So what I'm getting here, you guys, is that what we're doing is we're taking perhaps a little bit of a me time. You're taking time for you. You're taking a time out. Some of you guys are taking a vacation in December, taking some time off of work, even if it's a staycation. And what you're doing is you are realigning your thoughts, and you're taking into account what you've learned so far. You're going through your hardships. It's like you're almost reviewing the entire year. You're reviewing all of 2022. And let me tell you, 2022 has been the hardest year for me in a very long time. So I'll definitely be doing that. I'll definitely be looking at it from a perspective and say, what the hell can I learn from this shit show? What the hell did this have to teach me? I'll definitely be writing some things down for sure. And then once I do that, then I will go ahead, because I have taken into account and purging this energy, realizing that I'm going to be starting a new cycle next year. I'm going to be just going through that flow, going on to the next stage, cycling this year out and going into the next stage. And whatever is meant for me, whatever I'm supposed to be experiencing, I'm just going to flow with it like water. Beautiful. So I feel like that's what you guys will be doing too. You guys will be taking inventory of everything of 2022, taking notes, figuring out what it means, and moving towards the new year and going more with the flow. Because some of us have really, really tried so hard, really tried to force things to happen, and it didn't work. It didn't work. No matter how much you wanted something to happen, it didn't work. And I'm getting here, you're coming to a point this December that it didn't happen for a reason. There's certain things that fell away and stopped working for a reason, because it's meant to push you towards the next direction of your life. Love that. Okay. So let's go ahead and get your spirit animal for the month of December. What's your spirit animal for the month of December? We have the gorilla. Take time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. Remember the message that came through where it's just like we're so busy on our phones, and I said that we're going to kind of go back to natural connections, as in the way that things used to be back in the old days. Kind of when I was growing up, we did not, it was all human interaction. Now it's not. You can just interact with people online and never have to even reveal who you are, and sometimes people could just even be catfishes and be whoever they want to be. This, to me, a lot of connection has gone to the wayside, and I just feel like a lot of people are probably suffering, that's just my opinion, from that. A lot of people are losing their people skills. A lot of people are using coping mechanisms or hiding and not having to do the work because it's easy to do. So this right here is saying we need to take time to connect with people. We also perhaps this month need to take time to listen to someone. So if you had a falling out with somebody, this person and you may have an opportunity to have a conversation, and you're being asked to be compassionate when it comes to listening to this person. Maybe, you're quick to judge, quick to react. I'm getting here. That gorilla is reminding us that instead of beating our chest like the gorilla and being super aggressive, let's just be compassionate instead. 7 of Wands. Oh, wow. Yeah, the 7 of Wands is just like attack, being on the defense. Getting here is quite the opposite. So I'm a very defensive person, and I'm one to just kind of take my fist and beat them on my chest and yell from the rooftops, my opinion and what I'm feeling. And I'm learning more and more that less is more. And so a lot of the times that I've pulled back and not done this, it's worked out so much better for me. So I'm a strong person, but I do not always need to be running around, beating my hands on my chest. I don't need to do that all the time. So I feel like some of you guys are being asked, instead of doing this, to pull back and not do this. Also, if somebody's coming at you like the gorilla, what is that chick doing? She's sitting there. She's in a Zen mode. She's not reacting. It doesn't matter what's coming towards you this month. Just maybe don't respond. Don't react. Less is more. Take some time to think about your response before responding. This energy will work out so much better for you, is what I'm seeing with that gorilla's energy. All right, you guys, last card. So the last card is going to be our archetype. What archetype are we going to be operating in? Just an archetyped for the month of December. This is called the archetyped cards. Oh my gosh, we have the Queen. Yes. I love this. So if you're a divine feminine watching this video, I mean, you're really going to be in your queen-like mode. You know, kicking ass, taking names, very strong. To me, this has got like a Queen of Wands vibe or even a Queen of Swords vibe to it. It's just like, yeah, we are feeling it. We are in our fire. We are creating things. We are radiating. It says, radiates the regal feminine, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. Also, she protects herself. So there is a lot of self-care and confidence going on here. Very empowered energy. So you guys are freaking queens this December. It looks so good to me. I love it. Oh my God. The Nine of Cups. Yes. The Nine of Cups is like the best card in the tarot deck. This just means that you feel self-fulfilled. You feel very, very good about where you're at and what you're doing and everything that you have in front of you. You know, the Nine of Cups is also a wish fulfillment. So I do feel like some of you guys will get your wish. Something will improve. You're going to be feeling so much better than maybe you've been feeling in the past. So some sort of a wish, some sort of a dream, some sort of something is going to be actualized in the month of December or leading into next year. And the reason that this is happening is because you've leveled up on your journey. And so other people are in a way either falling away or leveling up with you, and you're having the experiences that you want to have. So that is what I have for you guys for the month of December. I really hope that you enjoyed these messages. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Put a comment in the comments section down below. Maybe even like a little emoji or something. Make sure that you guys are subscribed to my channel, because a lot of the times YouTube will just unsubscribe you, and that you have notifications on so you guys see my videos and all that stuff. All those things help my channel to grow. And I'm definitely trying to grow this new channel. It is kind of dragging its feet, unfortunately. I'm not getting the views that I had hoped or the engagement that I had hoped, which is why I haven't really been posting too much on here. But I'm just going to go ahead and just really dedicate my time and energy like I was in the beginning to this channel again, and perhaps that will be make a little bit of a difference too. So thanks you guys so much. Take care. Bye-bye.